When the numbers on the clock show 11, you're now a prisoner of the cult. Cult 11.
One final question, Mr. President. Where will your emphasis be on the ERTEP initiative, the Elders' Right to Exercise proposal?
Well, I believe that every older adult has the right to exercise, and that no medical professional should be allowed to remove that right.
Thank you, sir. And may I just say that it's nice to have someone just like us in office.
It's a new day for all of us, Ms. Smith, for all of us.
And the American Minority Vote Organization will always side with you and your cause, sir.
Mr. Kashani, thank you. And thank you all. And I look forward to continuing this conversation in the weeks and months to come. Good night.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Good night, sir.
Right this way.
Just once, I'd like to walk out there and present myself as I truly am, not have to pretend I am someone else, having to deal with this makeup every day. So do you really think the people would have that much of a problem with it? I mean, this is America. These are modern times. This is the land of the free. What's the matter? Don't you speak? Tell me, are you going to stop me from going out there right now, as I truly am?
Permission to speak freely, sir.
Yes, permission to speak freely.
The United States of America is one of the most prejudiced countries in the world, sir. If the people found out who you really are, they would riot in the streets. They would lose faith and hope. They would give up. Worse, this country would fall apart and millions would die.
Yes, but I am the leader of the free world.
You are the leader, sir, of a country where if there was no prejudice, it would not matter what color you were.
Of course you're right. It's always so late. Tell me, Agent Peterson, do you really believe things have to go on the way they've always been?
Yes, I do, sir.
If only the problem wasn't skin deep.
Mr. President, you and I both know that you are our first white president since Abraham Lincoln. We know that every president after Abraham Lincoln, starting with his running mate and future President Andrew Johnson, has been black. You are our first white president in over 140 years.
I know. I know.
Show him.
I remind you that President Lincoln ordered the United States government to only choose black men as presidents. This kept the blacks happy, as the real cause of the Civil War was not the North and the South, but the war that would have been fought between the blacks and the whites. And to keep the whites happy, he made all future presidents pretend they were white until...
Hey, he was one of yours.
We don't claim him as one of ours, sir.
I don't blame you. We don't want him either. But am I or am I not the president?
That you are, sir.
Then as the head of this country, I feel that people have a right to know the truth. We are making changes. Changes that are long overdue. I'm going to change how America thinks and the world thinks. Therefore, I would like you to send in my advisory committee.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't do that.
Listen, I don't care who you think you are. Secret Service or whomever.
Secret Service, sir.
Fine, Secret Service. You have been given a direct order by your Commander-in-Chief, soldier. Send in my advisory committee now.
You may give that order, sir, but I highly recommend against it.
And why is that?
Because the last president that did died in Dallas, Texas in 1963. He was going to tell the world who he was as well.
You killed.
We removed the threat.
But your Secret Service and your job is to protect
No,
me.
sir. As our name suggests, our job is to keep the secrets. Any threat to the safety and security of the United States of America will be met with immediate action and termination. Sir. Mr. President.
Yes. Yes, of course.
Good night, sir.
Good evening, Mr. President. Right this way.
There once was a country where honesty was its biggest virtue, where family, truth, and the American way inspired the world. Somewhere between then and now, between prejudice and politics, between makeup and money, we have all signed up to become members of the cult. Cult 11.